The first one is a very simple scenario where the printer's broken due to loss of a Wi-Fi connection, but the user doesn't know that. So what the AI is going to do is to help the user through that process, assist in solving the problem. In this case, we are acting as the requester in the demo. It makes it easier for the user to report it because they're using something they may be very, very familiar with. It gives fault resolution, it gives prompt feedback from the FM function to that person. And the more they get that kind of stuff, the more they're going to use the system, so the audience grows. This is the idea of what we're actually doing here. As Miguel mentioned, and I have to stress this again for about the fourth time since I've been talking, it's in everyone's interest to have as many people feeding into the system as possible in a validated way. Our second use case is more of a traditional fault support. We've got an elevator that's making a grinding noise. Well, once again, we act as a requester. We can demonstrate how, based on the work requests that are already present within the data set, that we can advise the user as to whether a work request has already been placed or whether they need to do something more, actually managing, if you like, their expectations, but potentially removing costly duplication of effort. And that's one of those small improvements that you could do to volume and to scale up to really have a game changer within the way that, in particular, maintenance management may work. Our third use case, the blue one, is the air conditioning in our GTD Technology Center building isn't responding to a remote control. Here we act as the FM professional. Could be a technician, could be a building manager, who's reporting this in the name of the tenants. So we're performing several key tasks here, including asset identification, managing the remote work and requesting and providing real-time customer service and feedback to the client and to the people who may be managing the work. And our final use case, I think, is a very important one. Let's say we put ourselves in the position of an FM director or somebody else who's in a meeting and they get put on the spot by their manager or their CEO, asked a question that needs a prompt answer. Traditionally, there'd be a lot of humming and hawing and messing around, and maybe I need to get a report printed off. In this case, what we're doing is we're going to show how the AI can help on requesting specific and detailed information and how we can enable it to generate a full overview dashboard on the fly and allow that person to respond within their organization in a prompt way, but also maybe feed into the decision-making process in a much more elegant way and a way that is going to help people make the right decision based on the information that we have there.